is your mom's house, yes?
Correct.
All right.
A simple water feature could go anywhere.
I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and we are in Benton Harbor, Michigan at Serene Water Gardens, checking out their display water features and how they run their operation. Let's check it out. What's up, Dave?
Hey, how you doing?
Is this the new homestead?
This is.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
How long have you been in here?
December we moved in.
So 6 months.
6 months, still moving in, still kind of getting things organized though.
Okay, well, we got some beautiful water features to see, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is our design center. We just moved in here over the winter time, still kind of getting things put in, starting to put some displays in. We wanted a place to bring customers and just kind of inspire them and show them some of the water features that we build and just give them some ideas of what we can do. So starting here by the front entrance, we just have this simple bubbling boulder feature. We really just wanted to show folks how a simple water feature could go anywhere in a garden bed or anything. So we put this bubbling boulder water feature in here. It's just got a few aqua blocks here, a couple bubbling boulders, and this is just a real simple starting point water feature that we could put in somebody's yard for under a couple $1,000s. Over here we've got this Aquascape stacked slate sphere. It's got an aqua basin in there. Real basic water feature, but beautiful. This is something here that we could install, and starting price on something like this is right around $3,000. And then we've got this other water feature over here. So this is a pondless waterfall. This has 5 aqua blocks. There's a pump vault that sits in right there, and it just recirculates. So this is about a 10-foot in total length pondless waterfall, and great for backyards, patios, front entrances, things like that. This is a $10,000 water feature right here. It says AquaSurge 4,000 pump in here, so turnover on this is about 4,000 gallons per hour. So you can just kind of imagine here just some of the plants and some of the things that you can do around this waterfall. So
Dave, this is fun. Show us about your sandbox. Same thing Aquascape has for training.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a fairly high turnover rate.
With teammates.
With teammates. So when new teammates come in, we have to have a way to train them. So we built this sandbox here so we can build ponds, tear them out, tweak them, ponds, pondless waterfalls, different things like that. So it just gives them an opportunity to learn what we do and try to mess things up here rather than out in the field.
So smart. So what you do is you take a new teammate, you say, here's the 20 products and the 20 steps on how to build a pond, now do it. And this is what Aquascape really came about. I was building ponds out in the field in Chicagoland, and I had to systematize a process so that when I wasn't on the job site, my guys would know how they were doing. And so we developed the Aquascape 20 steps, 20 product approach. We have guys like Dave Hamlin, certified Aquascape contractors all over the world that take the same philosophies that we have and apply it to their local businesses. Aquascape is like a franchise system without a franchise fee. And then when to train their guys, they actually, a lot of them, just like Aquascape, build a sandbox, and especially in the off season, because you're only building out here 8 months out of the year. So you can keep your guys fresh, get new guys trained, follow this process, and then repeat it out in the field for customers successfully. Are we still in Benton Harbor?
We're in St. Joseph.
We're in St. Joseph now, and this is your mom's house, yes?
Correct.
All right. So you said this was your first pond that you ever built, but I'm guessing that you rebuilt it looking at it.
Correct. So actually we rebuilt it. It was over there in the corner before. It was right up against the garage. And so my mom, she gets in, she likes to do a lot of weeding and stuff like that.
Well,
so
she looks like a gardener.
Yep. She didn't like the limited access of getting around the pond. So we filled that in and rebuilt it right here.
Well, it's great work, buddy. And you know what? How about mom supporting you in the business?
Oh,
the first pond was at her house. This is what?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And you had built some ponds before that.
Correct.
Working for another contractor, but when you started your own business, you went to your mom and you said, can I build a pond that I can show people? And then, of course, you rebuilt it. A water feature is never done. This one looks pretty darn good, and what I love about it, look at this giant hosta right here. So the goal when you build a pond is you make it look natural. Put a giant plant like that, beautiful Japanese maple, some sedums and some ground covers, cool stone. Fish can go underneath it. I see you got a fish cave in here. A lot of different colors and textures. You don't want to know where the water ends and the land begins.
So initially we had a small pond right here in this corner. We ended up filling this pond in and rebuilding it over here. It was an upgrade, so the pond is actually a little bit bigger now than what it was before. But we also added in the extra stream as well as the fire pit patio here to enhance it as well. This is a $15,000 water feature as it is, so small enough to fit in a small location but big enough to make a nice impact. So my main goal with this pond was viewing areas with this, so we ended up setting the pond right here in this location because behind me we've got this deck right here, and we also have this family room behind. So when you're actually sitting in that family room with the windows open and everything, you've got a great view of this pond right here, and it brings all the sound inside and everything like that. So we built this pond with the patio in mind. So we've got the patio here that we added in. We wanted a fire pit seating area to enjoy the pond, but also very natural. So we planted all of the Irish moss, and we've got some thyme planted in there as well, but wanted to add something with some really nice sound to it. So we added the extended stream that kind of just wraps around this patio as well. So this pond here is 7x10 pond, and it's about 2 feet deep, and then the stream itself is probably closer to 14 feet. We added in this large stone that you can just stand over. Very nice interaction area with the pond. And then of course we extended the stream out right here just to make the water feature a little bit bigger and also kind of create some different viewpoints from this patio right here. So
how about a shout out to moms everywhere? My #1 fan in my job has been my mom my entire life. She's been my biggest supporter. She's got a beautiful water garden. And I would love to just shout out to all moms and dads who support their kids in the business. I'm really impressed how Dave's mom is taking care of this pond. I'm really impressed by Dave, who of course, just like any artist, a water feature is never done. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. Bigger, bigger, biggest, good, better, best. This is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. I love the seating area here. If you're interested in finding a certified aquascape contractor or supporting your son or daughter in a business like this, check out the link below to find a CAC by you. I love my job.